Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. My name is Nick Santiago. Today is April 1st, 2015. It has started a new quarter. So let's take a look at the S&P 500, and you'll see that the S&P 500 is trading lower by nearly 7.5 points right now to 2053.25 per contract. So pretty good little decline here to start the day. All in all, the market has been under pressure yesterday and remains under pressure today. So we are seeing some follow-through selling this morning. We'll see if the market does proceed lower. But either way, anytime we have a decline in the morning, we usually have opportunities and good trading ahead. So we'll see if that is the case today, being the start of the new month. We'll see if money gets put to work here, and we'll see how this all plays out. But either way, there are a lot of stocks in the news. So let's start off with Sears Holdings. It looks like they have worked out a deal with General Growth Properties, GGP. Stock is catching a pretty good bid today. Now, this is a little bit overbought at the moment, but there's nothing to say it can't go a little bit higher. It looks like the deal they struck with General Growth Properties will allow them to have some more financial flexibility. So I could care less about the news. I really only care about the chart. Right now, the chart is telling me that it's overbought. If it did get stretched a little bit higher, I think we'd hit really good resistance around 46.50. So if you own Sears Holding, I would just trail the stop loss right now. If you're looking to get into it, I would not be a buyer at all at the moment. Let's take a look at GGP, which is General Growth, and you'll see this is not really doing all that much. So I'm not sure we're going to see all that much out of General Growth Properties, but it is definitely benefiting Sears Holding this morning. So we'll let that play out. Let's take a look at RKT, which is Rock 10. This stock is selling off pretty good today. Stock's trading down at around $62. It closed at $64.50. So I'm going to have some gap levels for this one in the intraday stock chat room today. Come on over, take a 7-day free trial there. We've really been having a stellar 2015 in there. Yesterday, more winning trades. Come on over, take a 7-day free trial. You'll see what we're all about. But I'm going to have some gap levels for this one on RKT this morning. I'll have that posted up in the intraday stock chat room at 9 o'clock. But this one will be in play today. Let's take a look at MAC. This is Macerich. And what you're going to see here is that the stock is getting hammered, trading down at $80.16. It looks like Simon Property Group officially pulled their bid for the company. So they had a takeover bid in place, but it was being fought by Macerich executives, and now it looks like Simon Property has completely pulled the bid. So this stock has some support around this 80 level, but really the next big level that I'm seeing is around $75.50, and then ultimately even lower. So be very, very careful with MAC today. This doesn't have really much upside from what I can see at the moment. So you want to be a little bit on the cautious side, and we'll see where it goes. Let's take a look at Simon Property Group, which was the company that was bidding for the stock. You're not seeing much activity here this morning in the pre-market. So we'll see if Simon gets a bid. I don't really see Simon getting above the 200 level. If it does rally, right now it is trading, or yesterday it did close at 195.64. Airline stocks are all under pressure. Delta Airlines trading at $44.10. We'll see where these airlines go today. I am looking to get into the airlines, but at lower levels. So if you want those levels that I'm looking to get involved in the airline stocks on the long side, come on over, take a 7-day free trial to our research center, and I will fill you in on that in the daily market report each and every night. But I am looking to get into airlines, but I do want them at lower levels. So we're seeing some nice declines here in the airlines, and I have worked out levels already to get in these stocks. So again, we'll see how that plays out. Let's take a look at SRPT. This is Sarepta Therapeutics. The stock is trading decently higher today. I think they have a new CEO. I'm going to give this stock the upside bias to $15.50, $15.60, $15.60. That's where you should hit a pretty good wall of resistance. If you own it, try to stop. If you don't own it, it's kind of hard to buy it up here. We'd have to look for pattern once the opening bell rings. But I am going to give this the upside bias to $15.50. Let's take a look at Monsanto. I believe they had earnings. I did not see the numbers. Right now, the stock is trading at $112.80, closed at $112.54, so it's not doing a whole lot. But there is a lot of support down here around the $111.50 level. So we'll watch this one once the opening bell rings, but Monsanto is definitely in play today. Whether or not you like the stock or not, as a personal person, that remains to be seen. But for trading purposes, this is a good trading stock. Let's take a look at GoDaddy. They're going to have their IPO. Whoops, that symbol's not out yet. But anyway, the symbol will be GDDY. So GDDY will be the symbol for GoDaddy. They price themselves at $20 a share, and the IPO is expected to open for trading today, so keep that one on the radar. All right, let's take a look at gold futures. Gold futures are really catching a nice bid today. They're up about $8.30 to $191.50. Let's go over to the GLD. You'll see the GLD is trading at $114.44, so really nice little pop before the opening bell in gold. Earlier today at 8:15 this morning, we did have the ADP non-farm ADP payroll report, and I believe that the the payrolls came in less than expected. So that probably is a kind of a big negative. We'll see how that plays out. But either way, that could be affecting gold today. Gold with a pretty nice little surge, just on the back that the Fed is not going to raise rates in June. That's all this is all about. All the market, keeps going down and up and down and up. Is the Fed going to raise rates? Is the Fed not going to raise rates? Is the Fed going to raise rates? It's just a seesaw battle here. And the ADP job report coming in weaker than expected. That takes the thought process down a little bit on the rate hike. So people are now saying, or institutions are now saying, well, they're not going to raise rates. Jobs aren't going to be that good. So we'll see what happens on Friday with the government non-farm payroll report. All right, let's take a look at oil today. Crude oil is trading basically flat on the session. It's only down about 7 or 8 cents. Right now, crude oil is at $47.50 a barrel. If you take a look at the USO, you'll see this is trading at $16.85. Basically right where it closed. So really unchanged in oil. We'll see how this plays out. It's all about the dollar right now. If the dollar goes down, oil prices, in my opinion, go up. Right now, the U.S. dollar index is down about 15 cents on the session. So if the dollar goes down, look for oil to make a little bit of a move. But again, it's still a very, very difficult and very, very hard, choppy, sloppy trade, because it really is. Oil is just being affected by the dollar so dramatically as of late. All right, I think I covered everything that I wanted to get to. Futures have recovered a little bit here. They're down 5.5 points. So we'll see where this market goes. Generally, started a new month. We'll see if the market gets a little bit of a bid today or can find some stability, but did come under pressure yesterday, and we are seeing a little bit of a weaker open today. So with that being said, everybody have a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.